So everybody remembers their first time, and porn is no different to that. So my first ever scene was for Aussie Fellatio Queens back in 2017, February I believe, if I'm getting this correct. And it was with a lovely actress called Jamie Marley. It was a really simple scene, just a blowjob scene, so couldn't have really asked for anything easier. Yeah, and it all went perfectly fine. Jamie was amazing. She was such a tremendous performer to work with for my first time, because she just calmed me down right away. Obviously I was freaking out leading up to my first scene. I actually had to borrow a buddy's car so I could drive out to the airport where the scene was being filmed. Well, the scene wasn't being filmed in an airport, the scene was being filmed in a hotel next to the airport. So I had to borrow my buddy's car and drive all the way out there. So all the way there I'm thinking, shit, I really hope I don't crash my friend's car. And then after that, the director tells me that the scene has been delayed by about 45 minutes. So I'm already nervous, and then I'm sitting in the airport lounge waiting for about 45 minutes, just twiddling my thumbs, hoping to God that this thing will finally start and I can get it over and done with. So 45 minutes rolls past, and the director gets back in touch with me. He's like, yep, we're all good. Coming up to the room now. Still nervous. Walk through the doors and walk in there, and I see my co-star Jamie, and the first thing that blurts out of my mouth is, oh my God, you're so gorgeous. And she just leaps up, gives me a hug, and says something to the effect of, I like this guy, it's going to be a good day. And from that moment onwards, all the nerves and stresses I had at that point just disappeared immediately. And yeah, we went on to have a fantastic scene. And yeah, we've stayed in touch ever since then. Me and Jamie have stayed in touch through Twitter, which is how all porn stars communicate, is through Twitter. And she's been a tremendous source of advice and support for me. So I have to thank her so much for that. And obviously thank Aussie Fellatio Queens for giving me my first break in the industry. And yeah, as far as first scenes go, that's about as easy as you could possibly hope to get. A simple blowjob scene with a really friendly, fun performer and an easygoing director. It's about as simple as it gets. So I had a very lucky break to start with, and how easy it was. But obviously I've had increasing levels of difficulty up from there ever since then. But yeah, that was my first ever scene. And because this site was a blowjob site, basically, the cum shot was pretty important, so I wanted to leave a good impression, so I basically saved up for about 5 days, edged and really built up a solid load. And yeah, when it came time for the pop shot, I was completely taken by surprise, because I had saved up so much that, see, normally I'm like a sprayer, like a shooter. It just goes everywhere and it comes out in just giant streams, right? But because I had saved up for 5 odd days, it came out and it just dribbled all over her face. It was so ridiculous. I was sitting there staring down at it like, what the hell is happening with my penis right now? What's coming out of my dick? This has never happened before. It had literally never happened before. It had never come out like that thick and gloopy and whatever else. But it made for a fucking fantastic cum shot. And the director was very pleased, so. So, if you want to hear more behind the scenes stories, tips, advice, and insights into the industry, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions you want me to answer, then feel free to leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them, or I might even make a video out of them.